Just in case you're wondering, no, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. I just have exams, and they can be a bitch. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's go into this straight away. So a guy named Dogpack and three numerals, I can't remember them. He made some wild accusations against MrBeast. Okay, now there have been many attempts to cancel MrBeast, like the vegan teacher's poor attempt, the futile attempt, and a few others, but none of them have been as wild as this. And honestly, if you ask me, I think this can be the one that takes MrBeast down. Okay, this can be the one that actually has like some proof and some evidence that MrBeast is a fraud after all. So I saw the entire video. It's like 50 minutes long. I thought so you don't have to. I'm not going to go through everything he said, but I'll go through some of the main points he stated. So one of the things he stated was that you will never, a random subscriber, a random person will never be invited in a MrBeast challenge. Now that's a bit odd because, well, how does he get hundreds and hundreds of people to randomly get in? Well, a random subscriber isn't usually one of them. It has to be someone who has a decent following, or even if it is a random person, the amount of random people in there is comically low. That's what he said. Like, a lot of people in there are just MrBeast's team members, like backstage members who you'll never ever see in other videos, especially the girls with the boys. So he stated that in the girls with the boys, right? A lot of people on the girls' side were MrBeast employees, so they left quickly because they have nothing to lose, and they kind of wanted the girls to win. So, and on camera you could see that they wanted like the girls to win. They gave the girls a drone to spy on the boys, and they gave one of the boys $10,000 to leave. Well, they were kind of showing that they wanted the girls to win for that one, or the 100 people. Guess who was in there at first? Mac. For the 100 people to last leave the circle, Mac was the first guy to leave. That was very staged, okay? And like the car and all that, it just seems a bit too, it can't be real, right? But the nail in the coffin was Mac. The recent video was Mac, the third attempt where he was doing the memory thing, the memory game where he was supposed to cross on the tiles, and then we'll get to the finish line. I had to memorize the entire path. There is no way he coincidentally made it in 1 second. 1 second. Are you sure it wasn't staged? Okay, so that is like random person. Like Mac was definitely not a random person, by the way. If you look him up, right, he actually used to be an editor for Iraq before he quit that, and then now he was not a random person. He's not like a totally random person who's never had a physical presence in the online world before. Okay, another thing I'd like to state is that MrBeast apparently fakes giveaways. Like a lot of his giveaways are fake, or not in the way that you think. It's not like he doesn't give stuff. Most of the time he does give stuff, but the thing he does is like they are free to enter giveaways. They're free giveaways. They're not free. Most of the giveaways that MrBeast does aren't free. That's what Dogpack said. Okay, it's not from me. It's from Dogpack. He said that oh my god, I also can't believe this as well. But he said that during the live stream where he signed a lot of shirts, I can't remember exactly how many, but he signed a lot of shirts. MrBeast said that he was chucking in presents with a lot of t-shirts, and he said he was like not making a profit out of this. However, that was just a lie. It was a complete lie, as the statistics show that he made $1 million in profit from that video alone, and it was only one out of 1,600 shirts that actually had a prize bundled in with them. It wasn't like 1 in 10 shirts or 1 in 5 shirts. They were not, and he was like doing this thing where like, okay, if anyone donates money in the next 3 minutes, or if anyone buys a shirt in the next 3 minutes, they'll receive something, or they'll get free money. But that never happened. Like it maybe did, but like, what happened was, it was frequently not 3 minutes, it was frequently 10 minutes, or like there was this one part of the live stream where he said, anywhere in this next hour, I will say that the last person who bought this shirt will get free money. Anywhere in this hour, a random person who purchases this gets money. Well, over an hour later, he didn't say anything about it, or maybe he did, but like he kind of forgot and he just let it go over his head. Well, that's not really it as well. The final thing I'd like to talk about is Feastables. Now, I love Feastables, honestly. Like, Feastables does taste good. Not as good as the other chocolates. Those are really, but they are good, okay? But the thing is, MrBeast has started making this more of a you will have to buy the chocolate. No other chocolate is good. He markets it as the world's best chocolate, although it clearly isn't the world's best chocolate. Definitely isn't. There's tons of chocolates that are better than it, right? But then Feastables, he says it's the world's best chocolate, and the thing is that he does giveaways with these chocolates. But the fucking funny thing is that to enter a giveaway, you'd have to mail stuff. You'd have to do so much stuff to enter a giveaway that it is not worth the trouble. It's probably worth looking under your bed, scrounging for all the pennies you have, and going to get a Feastable rather than writing 10 mails a day to the North Carolina MrBeast Center or something. Or I don't know, but you have to do a lot of work. Plus, you would actually have to spend more money on entering the giveaway than just buying a chocolate bar from Walmart or something. Like, you have like the postcards and all that. Yeah, MrBeast was basically accused of being a fakey. He does never invites random people. It's always his friends who already have a following. They may not have huge followings, but they have followings. Okay. Well, that's really about it. That's what Dogpack said. So these are like, again, while MrBeast allegation claims that he actually does show proof in a lot of them. So who knows? They could be real. And now we'll see what happens next, huh? Now, there's a few other things you mentioned, like the real-time video. It's definitely staged, or the 100 people age video that's definitely staged. But like, I'm not gonna whittle all over that. I'm just gonna whittle over a few things, and that's it. All right. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. This was a tiring one to film. Goodbye.